Well, everybody, it's time. It's time to do the New England whitetail grind. Now, as you guys know, New England is one of my least favorite maps to do a grind on. But let's be honest, right now, the game's getting a little bit stale as we wait for the next map. So I figured, what better way to challenge myself than go to New England and attempt a grind here? And you guys seem to really want to see me do it as well, so it's a perfect storm. We've got all of you wanting to watch it, and me wanting to try something that can keep my interest longer. So let's get straight into it. Let's do a New England grind. Well, the very first herd that we find has a level 3 whitetail in it. So we're probably going to leave that alive. We're probably going to stack it, try to get some more low levels on the map, and then we'll shoot some of these other ones. We got a couple of 2s right there. You know, something I need to mention before we get further in this video, so please don't skip ahead over this part. We likely will not be doing any New England Great One grinding streams in the near future. It's probably going to be a couple weeks before we start streaming this grind, because if you guys didn't know, the next update is going to include a population reset for black bear. So the near streams, I am going to still be grinding for black bear because we really badly need to get that spirit fur type before they reset them, because I don't know if I can bring myself to start up a fresh grind for bears after they reset them. So all focus for the live streams in the near future will be on the bears, but we will be doing this New England grind at least like once a week whenever I do my recording days. And once we get that spirit bear, we will start grinding the whitetail much more consistently here on New England. But let's start things off by equipping my rifle, because that's kind of important. Gosh, there's a lot of bucks right here. Let's go for that guy, and then we'll also go for that guy right there. That is 2 down on the New England whitetail grind. You know, the more I think about it, I don't know if we even need to start stacking yet, because to be honest, we really don't know, like, if we even want to have, like, that as a main zone. So I might just not stack anything until we get, like, at least a few hundred kills into the grind. That way we have a better idea of, like, what zones are really good and which ones aren't. Okay, here's another zone right here. Oh, that's an albino! It's a level 2, though. Dude, these first 2 zones have been loaded. An albino and a diamond in within 2 zones of each other? Are you joking, bro? That is absolutely insane. Now, the question is, can we get this shot? I'm not going to leave him. He may be a fence rack, but he's still a level 2, so we want to kill him. That's sick. That's a great way to start this grind. All right, here we go. He's attentive. And the others know that I'm here. Let's get the shot on this guy already. Come on. No, ma'am. Do not do it. Okay. That's what we needed right there. We got the shot off. He's down. Now the question is, where am I going to set up a tent and a tripod or a blind? This is going to be kind of a tough angle to attack from. There it is. Look at that beauty. I mean, it's a small albino. This is nothing that's going to go into, like, our main lodge, but it's still a cool thing to find along the way, and especially to find it so early. You love to see it. That is an awesome-looking albino. Looks like we got a decent-sized herd up there. We got a level 1 in it already. That's really nice to see. In fact, we got a small level 2 as well. Let's shoot both of those, see if we can maybe get this guy first, and then we'll follow up on that 2. I'm really hoping that Fence Rack 2 will come back as a 1. That would be really, really nice if we could just get him to turn to a 1 quickly. Do we even have a place to place this tent? I don't know. This is going to be one of the toughest grinds we've ever done for so many different reasons. One, tent placement is going to be an issue, as you can see. Like, none of this counts as open space, which is crazy. There we go. We finally got it. And then, of course, 2, it's New England. This is a very brushy map. The animals are spread throughout the entire thing. Like, they could literally be at any place on this map, which is ridiculous. And then the third reason why this is going to be one of the toughest grinds we've ever done is because of the fact that a lot of these whitetail zones are going to be in quite brushy areas. Like, they're not always going to be out in the open in the water like those bucks were. There's very high chances that some of these zones are going to be in very terrible spots. This may end up being tougher than Medved Moose, Revontuli Moose, and Silver Ridge Peaks Black Bear. But only time will tell. We'll see if we can get an effective and efficient grind going. We've got another zone right there. Let's try to get this guy if we can. Let's just pop him. And down he goes. Nice. So this is going to be our biggest buck that we have killed today. Wow, this is a zone of 2. That means I literally just turned it into a solo doe zone. Well, that's rough, but it is what it is. We needed to shoot him for our HM, so there he is. Wow, I can't believe we just started today and already like 3 pretty significant things have happened. We got our first level 3 that is guaranteed diamond that we're stacking. We killed an albino, and I just created my first solo doe zone. Ah, man, off to a fantastic start in 2 different ways, 3 different ways. Well, you know what I mean. You know, as much as I've disliked hunting on New England mountains throughout the time that we've had this map, one thing that I will always say about the map, and I continue to say, is the fact that it is one of the prettiest maps in the game. I mean, you can't deny how gorgeous this map is. Like, that is just such a picturesque view right there. Just incredible. That is one thing this map will always have, is its beauty. And it also is actually a pretty solid small game and bird map. It might kind of suck for big game hunting, considering, like, all of the different big game species, like all the great one species and stuff, can be across the entire map. It may suck to grind on, but overall it's a fantastic small game map. It's a fantastic bird map, and it's gorgeous. Okay, so that's a group of 3 as far as I can tell. So we're probably only going to be able to shoot 1 deer out of this group. I'm going to go for that one because he's the largest one. There's that buck too, but... oh, there is another one. Okay. We got him. Okay, so that's nice. We managed to get 2 out of there. You know, another thing that I forgot to mention that probably is worth talking about is the fact that I don't think I'm going to herd manage nearly as heavily on New England mountains as I have on other maps. Because this map, if I really want to fully HM it to the max, it's going to take a very, very long time and probably be something that would take more time than 3 grinds on another map. So I don't think we're going to try and go for full HM. I think we're just going to get it to a point where, you know, we're getting a diamond every 30 to 40 kills and then just call it good there. Because I really only want to get 1 great one whitetail off of New England. I don't really care if we get like a ton off of it. So we're just going to try for 1 of them. And then after that, probably move back to Layton for our future whitetail. Ooh, there we go. That's a couple of good bucks right there. Question is how many? Okay, we got at least 4, so we can shoot those 2 good ones in the front. This isn't too far away from the last zone either. This is the last zone right here. This is this zone. We can access both of these from that one tent, which is really nice. You'll love to see it. Wow, yeah, we got a couple good bucks here. Couple of very solid bucks. This is going to be our 9th and 10th kill on New England. So we're still super, super early in the grind, as you guys would expect. But we are starting to get a few of them down. We got a few zones found. We've just been walking this entire river, which is taking a lot longer than you would think. We've been going for 36 minutes at this point, just walking this segment of the river and shooting whitetail along the way. This grind is going to take a long time, I can already tell. So we've got a group of 3 whitetail deer over there. That guy's the only buck as far as I can tell, so let's just drop a shot into him. You know, I've also decided that if I see any moose or bears while I'm doing this, I'm going to shoot them as well on the off chance that maybe we could get just like a random great one moose or bear. I mean, one can hope, right? We'll do anything we can to get a great one on New England as quick as we can. There's a couple of whitetail bucks over there. We even got a level 1 there. This is a big herd, actually. This is a very large herd. 2 of them are very solid bucks, so let's just go ahead and pop those. Then let the other ones run off. Man, these types of zones are going to be some of the tougher ones to hunt, I can already tell. I mean, we started here, we walked down here, and this is decently brushy. I mean, there's definitely a couple hidden back there that we can't see. Hopefully we won't have too many zones that are kind of tucked away in the trees like this. Given this is not nearly as tucked away as it could be, it could definitely be worse, like us hitting that level 1. Well, rip to him. I think we're going to go ahead and call it there for the day. This video was more of just an introduction to the New England whitetail grind to kind of get the ball rolling And then in the coming weeks, whenever we get our Fabled Spirit, Black Bear, then we'll start focusing on this grind a little bit more. But thank you all so much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed, leave a comment down below as well as a like, and also click that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Let me know what you think this grind is going to do to us. What do you think it's going to be like? Do you think it's going to turn out well? Do you think it's going to turn out pretty poorly? Is this going to be a short grind, a long grind? Who knows? Let me know what you think, though, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!